Hey everybody, I just wanted to check in with you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. We're sort of cruising our way through the second quarter, but I wanted to check in and talk to you a little bit specifically about two issues. One is I'm recording this after the review session, and I just want to continue. I know I sound like a broken record, but we're really not getting enough students who are coming to the review sessions. And I know that some of you guys think that your grades are totally fine and that you're understanding the material, but it really does benefit you for the AP exam to periodically check in with a group of people who are all learning the same information and just listen to an instructor talk about the issues and have people ask weird questions and test yourself with the questions that we're asking you. So especially, especially the review sessions at the end of the module when we're going through, 40 or 50 different questions that could be asked on a module. For online education, you just can't substitute it. But that's my soapbox, so please start coming to the review sessions. The other thing that I want to talk to you is today we are covering something called iron triangles. And this always shows up on the AP exam, and I'm putting it sort of in front of my face here, but you really need to know this for the AP exam. They consistently ask about iron triangles. And basically, iron triangles are the, strong as iron, right? That's why they use the word iron. Relationship between the legislative branch, Congress, interest groups, and the federal bureaucracy. Now, we're learning about it now because we're talking about political parties and interest groups, and you haven't learned specifically about the legislative branch or the federal bureaucracy yet. But if you can see and you can follow those arrows, basically what's happening is the interest group is sending electoral support in the sense of they're reaching the members of their interest group. Think about the NRA, sending out flyers to their interest groups for who to vote for in every election. They're also sending money to Congress in order to make sure that they're funding those congressmen and getting them elected. So electoral support could be money or grassroots organizing or getting people out to vote. And in exchange for that, they're getting friendly legislation and oversight, meaning you can see it directly. Congressmen who support the NRA will write legislation that supports gun owners and that stops them from information being found out about them. There's all sorts of new gun laws, about protecting people's rights to guns, if they're supporting the NRA. In exchange, if you think about the federal bureaucracy, the bureaucracy that would be in charge of firearms would be ATF, which would be alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. That's the agency that's in charge of the gun issue, right? Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. So what's happening there is if ATF comes out with regulations on guns that the Congress doesn't like or the interest group doesn't like, well, guess what? The interest group is going to be talking to their congressman and saying, listen, your federal agency is coming down on us. And what's the Congress going to do? They're going to remove political support for that agency. They might start asking for the head department officials to be replaced. They might be threatening to take funding away, which means that you lose jobs in your agency, which is not good. And so basically, since that doesn't happen, what you have here on the bottom here is what occurs is you have low regulation on the issue that the interest group cares about and special favors. And so, the arrows go in both directions. but that's the iron triangle. It's the relationship between interest groups, Congress, and the federal bureaucracy. And you can really replace this with anything. I mean, uh, let's pick some other hot button issue, or not even a hot button issue. You could say the interest group is, the Federation of American Farmers. The congressmen are the ones from maybe Midwestern states, and the bureaucracy is the Department of Agriculture. You're going to have that same thing. Just changing that, the interest group could be Monsanto. Uh, Monsanto and Arch Daniels Midland. Let's see if this works again. Yeah, you could basically say that that's Monsanto. That's congressmen from the Midwest, and the federal bureaucracy over here is the Department of Agriculture. And basically, it's just that relationship. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense, and I wish you the best going forward. So have a great Wednesday. Cheers.